the future of letting agent and supplier relationships. Today I'm joined by the wonderful Siân Hemming Metcalfe, who is the Ops Director for Inventory Base. Siân said to me before we switched on the cameras, she sees a land of milk and honey where letting agents and suppliers hold hands in hands and walk wonderfully through the happy valley of awesomeness. What a load of rubbish I talk. But in essence, you see that you want to talk about the relationship between letting agents and their suppliers needs to change. Why does it need to change? Talk to me.
Because I think it needs to be more of a partnership than what it is at the moment, which is a service provision. The reason I'm saying that is there's effectively are over 10 million jobs carried out each and every year in the private rental sector by suppliers. That's a huge amount of contractors, of people, experts in their own fields, working within the industry, underpinning the industry, that when you think about it, we don't really pay attention. We just have it there, don't we? We get the EPC, we get the gas safety when we want it, the EICR, the inventories, the cleaning is done, the carpet fitters come in, etc. So, or even the plumbers come in to sort out the sanitation side of things. But with 10 million jobs every single year, that's a huge industry that we could potentially tap into, but only if we get a really good partnership going, so that we're not seen necessarily as a service provider, but more as a partner in their service delivery.
I know in a previous video we talked about the relationship between suppliers and agents is important. This is almost going a lot deeper. What does that relationship need to look like that turns it from a cost into a relationship? What can agents do to strategize and standardize and make partnerships that win for everyone?
I think key for me is turning the relationship they have at the moment, which often is seen as just service delivery, i.e. I ask you to do a job, you do a job. And then the same again for the next time, or I might ask you to do a body of jobs. But what we don't have in the industry is contracts. We don't have service level agreements. Everything is almost done on a nod and a handshake, which is pretty old school. And it doesn't help agents when it comes to managing risk. Now, going forward, especially with Renters' Rights Bill, with the legislation and the oversight coming in from both government and also locally on councils, they want to see how all that is being managed. And the only way to professionalise that is to make sure that they have service level agreements, so you know what you're getting, how you're going to get it, and also hold those suppliers to account. But I think the barrier is that also then means that the agent is held to account. But for me, if everybody's working in partnership, then you agree those terms and you agree exactly how that's all going to work. And then you're working from the same platform, you're working from the same hymn sheet effectively. That means then certainly from a service provider, they feel more engaged, they feel more involved in the agency, in what they're trying to do, from building their portfolio, from scaling. That's from a sole provider right the way through a franchise and more. So therefore, you're going to get the best out of your suppliers by treating them as a partner, as someone that walks alongside you in your business, supporting your business. Yes, you're supporting them, but it's reciprocal at the end of the day. And it makes sense to me. And that way, then we can improve the professionalism of the industry and also how it's seen by everyone on the outside.
Fantastic insight. Thank you very much for that, Siân. Please put in the comments whether you agree or disagree with what Siân has said. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.